get referred to at some point. And so
Yeah,
I
I
wanted to make
know.
sure I had the name correct.
I definitely know
I don't
that.
say the girl. That's all. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Vinny's Corner. I'm your host, Vinny. I got the crew here. My guy, Showtime below me, Caleb next to me, and I'm not even gonna read that out loud. His name is Cole.
What is that? I'm interested now.
Completely out of line.
He's not out of line.
So listen, for those who don't get the joke, I'm a New York Knicks fan, and he called my team the New York Epstein. Cool. Appreciate you. Thanks.
Sponsored by
Dude.
Johnson & Johnson.
So what's going on, everybody? How we doing this evening?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Everybody's good with the playoffs, right? We obviously we got the NBA stuff going on. The thing I want to jump to, because I didn't, in Cove, you may have questions about this, and I don't know because I haven't checked. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Lakers. Like, I'll start with you, Showtime, if you want. But like, is there can they even win a game?
The Thunder didn't even play their best game, and they were they were comfortably up all game. So
Shai Gilgeous, the first game, and I'll be honest about this, right? I only got hardcore back into basketball in the last 3 to 5 years. Right. So in Shai Gilgeous's appearing on my radar, I don't remember a game until last night that he scored less than 20 points.
And with 7 turnovers.
And he had 7 turnovers, which is
not him.
Unheard of. It's like a James Harden night.
What the Lakers did was smart. What the Lakers did with him was smart, but it just didn't work. It's just not enough.
What happened to the guy's hand? How bad was it?
Oh, Vanderbilt, right?
It looked pretty gruesome.
I saw him grab his hand. Did he go for a block or something and fucked his hand up or something?
I mean, I think he broke a finger or something to that effect.
Oh, okay.
Right. But just when they saw it, the way it bent back or whatever, if you see the reactions for the players, the players were
he was in fucking tears. He was like this holding it. He wouldn't show it.
Yeah, he immediately just said, "I'm done. I'm going to the locker room."
He's like, his fingers pointing this way, and it's not supposed to.
Right. Now, here was my thing, though, right? And this was the point that we were getting to, I think, and Showtime was kind of highlighting it. LeBron James put up 27 points last night. He played awesome for a 40-plus-year-old man. And Shai Gilgeous had probably the only mid-performance he's ever going to have in the playoffs.
It was bad for his standards. It's bad.
For anyone else, that might have been an okay night. For him, that was an awful outing, right? But is there any chance? It feels like they're going to the Western Conference Finals 8-0.
Probably, more than likely.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, if you lose with Shea playing that bad, if Shea finds his rhythm this series, then
who is other than San Antonio? Who is going to stop OKC?
No one.
Really?
No one.
They destroyed last year. They could have won the New York Knicks Mickey Mouse Cup, but.
So here's a question. Kind of thinking back to when this trade happened, right? To when Luka Doncic got traded to the Lakers. Now he's injured again with a hamstring problem, which appears to be a recurring problem, right? So I'm just curious, do we still think the Lakers won that trade?
Yes.
No.
Easily.
I don't.
I think so.
I really don't.
Because I guess here's my thought process, Showtime. Would Dallas have been in the position, or would they? And I don't know. I guess because it's a lottery, it's a draft, the way the lottery works. But would they have gotten was it? I don't know. I feel like it wasn't.
I think they felt like they were going to
get
Cooper Flag, so they went for it.
I don't know.
It was going to cost them.
But
bad trade, yes. But
I mean, they probably would have been in the same draft position if they even still had Luka, because Luka was still hurt. He wasn't going to carry them back to the playoffs.
No, I think
feels like Luka
is the right trade at the right time.
I don't know. Like I don't know what they need.
I get why, but I just don't see it because giving up an injury-prone AD, like who the Mavs just traded, like dumped,
Yeah,
for
an
pretty much
injury
nothing.
prone
Like
Luka Doncic. Like
it's an
you
easy
traded
win for the
injury
Lakers.
injury.
Period.
Let me ask: has he played a game for the Wizards yet?
No, he's not playing. He's not
And
playing
he's
the
already in
Wizards till
trade
next year
rumors
with Trae
again.
Young.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's probably not going to ever play a game for them because it doesn't make sense for them to risk him getting hurt before they trade him, and they're going to trade him.
No.
That was what they were doing. So you know the OKC model of taking on bad contracts.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That's what Washington's doing. They're using that model. That's why they took Trey. That's why they took Davis. They're taking on shitty contracts so they can get picks for later.
Yeah,
It's smart. I wonder what they'll get for AD. Or where he'll go.
He hasn't played a game for them unless he's, they just took on his contract just to get healthy and just sit. I mean,
let him rehab and then trade him healthy.
I mean,
Everything
teams
is
know
fine.
how good he can be when healthy. So, like,
OG
he's a
Anunoby
championship.
comes through with another 3 for the Knicks.
Yeah.
My guy.
How are the Yankees doing?
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be healthy again. That's the thing.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Wait,
Healthy again? What?
See? I don't know when he's going to get healthy again. That's the thing. I don't think he'll play again with the Mavs.
I don't. Well, okay. So I don't know that. Does it matter? Like if he gets healthy at this point, does it really matter? They still need to trade him, right?
Yeah.
It just makes sense that way.
He's not.
You don't
not
trade him
gonna,
hurt because
he's gonna be a part of the rebuild. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's old enough that it wouldn't make sense. Like
No, not at all.
keeping him around,
And especially
long-term.
with
He's
them
not a
having
leader.
a top pick, etc. So
Like he's more and I don't want to say this the wrong way, but he's like more like a KD in the fact that he is not built to lead the team. He is just a really good player on the team.
Yep. For
If that
sure.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Cove.
Yeah.
I heard what you said. All right. Don't think that Yankees comment got past me. So let's talk about it. It's the Yankees are getting cooked right now by the Texas Rangers. I wasn't expecting this. I guess I'll say that. Right. Now I'm going to look because here's the thing. They have Eovaldi on the mound, which is good. Warren got cooked today. Warren gave up 7 hits in 4 innings. So
isn't that a typical Yankee game?
7 hits and 7 hits turned into 6 runs. Like basically, you just let everyone who got on base score. Like,
Yeah. Oh! Here he's complaining with like the best record in the AL too.
Like this, but listen, this is my thing,
lost
right?
11 games.
Okay, all I'm saying,
Lost 11
I'm being a Yankee fan. That's okay. But like Schlittler,
Yeah, Schlittler.
if he was letting people get on, is it Schlittler or Schlittler?
It's Schlittler.
It is Schlittler. Okay, stop talking
Schlittler.
trash. But right,
Yeah.
if he lets
Dave
guys get on
Schlittler.
base, then he pitches with presence of mind to let people. People are hitting into double plays. Like these you're not seeing when Schlittler's giving up a few. If he gives up 4 hits, they're not turning into 3 or 4 runs.
Right.
Like you feel what I'm saying? It just feels like Warren had a really bad outing.
And it happens for every pitcher. It really does.
Of course. I think he's been good though this season so far.
Yeah, Warren has taken a big step up from last year. Because last year he was just kind of whatever.
Can I ask you guys? I saw something, and I think it was a troll, right? About Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, that was a troll.
Yeah.
That's a
Troll.
Oh, yeah. I was like, dude, what?
Are you talking about the one I shared?
Whatever, was it you who shared it? About him
It
pitching?
was.
Is they didn't get the concept that Shohei pitches when he pitches and he hits when he hits. So yeah, he's not going to hit when he pitches. That's all. We all know that.
Yeah, when he pitches,
That's
he's
a troll.
just, yeah. But
that's why I was saying about him. I was like, if he could, he's never won the Cy Young the same year he's won the MVP. Like he's a 4-time MVP, right? So like
He's chasing a Cy Young.
Wait, has he won a Cy Young?
No, never.
He's never won.
And an MVP. Can he do it though?
Is he the best pitcher in baseball right now today?
Yeah,
yeah.
He's in the top 3 for sure right now for Cy Young and MVP already.
And every game, it seems like he's pitching more. Like they're upping his count like week by week.
They're separating him. Remember with the 60-60 season, right? Like it's a kind of thing. It's just like when he does that, like they notice that it's like slow down his pitching somewhat. So separating him from pitching to hitting is just what he needs. The guy is that dominant. He can play both ways no matter how you use him.
Because the thing is, he's a pitcher. He's a pitcher first and a hitter second. He's a natural pitcher.
And like we discussed all year, like the Dodgers are built whichever way they put Shohei, because they're built every which way.
Well, and this is what I was explaining to somebody today. Actually, we were talking. So I was talking with a buddy of mine about this today. Everyone in Las Vegas, for the most part, are Dodgers, Lakers fans, you know? And I was saying the same thing. I was like, listen, the reality is the way that lineup is built, and the fact that like you have games where like you have guys like Will Smith not even starting, right? But
he's actually been pretty bad.
Yeah, well,
Dalton's pretty good though.
This season, the team has had some slumps as individuals, but we know the level that they can all play to, right? We know Will Smith is a top catcher. You know what I mean?
Hey, Ben, she just discovered that that's not the same Will Smith.
Yeah.
And there's a few catchers named Will Smith.
Yeah.
Catchers? No, I think there's a pitcher named Will Smith.
There's a pitcher and a catcher.
Yeah, it's a pitcher.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's still a white guy. He's a white guy in LA.
Definitely a white guy.
Oh, damn.
So, okay, now question for you guys, because I should know this, but I don't. Who is the general DH on the nights that Shohei pitches? Muncy?
Rushing.
Okay, Rushing. Okay.
Yeah,
Rushing.
Dalton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you were saying. I didn't connect the dots just now. Sorry, Cole.
Yeah, Dalton Rushing. I actually did not hear about Dalton Rushing until this year. It's like, do the Dodgers have a secret weapon in their organization, like where they can pull these guys out of nowhere? Like over the last few years, we've seen them pull out guys out of nowheres.
Yeah. The thing is with the Dodgers is they have so much major league talent, but the thing is, once they also have a great farm too. That's the thing. Like it's never gonna stop with them.
Vinny got Cody from it. You got Belly.
Yep.
You know what? Like I've secretly been thinking about, and maybe this is like crazy. But I'm thinking about like 2 or 3 seasons down the road when the Yankees need to make sure they snatch Munetaka Murakami.
No. We are gonna. He possibly.
We got to get that guy.
Judge. Oh yeah. You got 12. We got 12. Guess what? My guy can withstand like not getting injured.
Bro, we need that guy. Oh, watching him is. I've been watching. I've been going to White Sox games. Like if they're on in the day, like during the daytime, I'm like, let me go see if Murakami. I got him on both my fantasy leagues.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, me being the only friggin' probably well-known friggin' White Sox fan.
Listen, a Yankees pinstripe Murakami jersey would be so tough.
It's the same.
You ain't getting them. There's no way.
It's kind of the same colors, low key.
You're not getting them. You're not getting them. If he
White
performs
Sox
like that,
pinstripe is gas. The black one.
It is.
If he can hit, if he can go toe to toe with Judge in his first season, you're never gonna get him. You're never gonna get him. There's no way the White Sox.
The thing is, White Sox will be able to afford him. That's the thing.
If they treat him well, he'll stay.
Right.
Trout did it. Trout's like they gave me a chance. White Sox, Japanese players are good. It's Shohei just chased money. I mean, it's $700 million. Like, who else would have moved out?
You can't deny
City from City for $700 million. And
look at this
2
guy.
World Series in a row and almost a 3.
Okay, but hold on. Look at contracts trajectory. Look at Murakami's trajectory. What do you think his next contract is going to be valued at? if his trajectory stays the way it's going.
The way he's played before, guaranteed 20.
Like
Yeah.
he's going to make
Minimum
a lot
20.
of money.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
minimum
because
20.
he's gonna average around 40 homers a year at this
Yeah.
pace.
They'll give
Like-
him 80 to 100 on a 5 or something like that, like
Yeah.
for sure. I could even see him give him 125 on a 5 as a bonus. If Murawaki can get the White Sox into the playoffs, that guy's set for life.
Let me ask, what's his defense like? Because he plays two, like he plays
He
First
plays
and
first
third,
base.
if I'm not
first
mistaken.
base. No, first.
Yeah. He's not he plays he's transitioned well. Like
Okay.
that's basically what I can say. It's like no one sees any flaws in him yet, really.
okay.
He's
Except
pretty
strikeout.
average for
That's
what
good.
he's toe to toe where he was all his whole career.
Right.
Well, and so Showtime, here's the big thing, right? Because of the way Major League Baseball is, his strikeout to home run ratio just has
It's
to work.
not a big deal. It's not.
Yeah,
No.
they don't. It's
They don't
not like
care.
it's not that they don't. The fact that people like it still weirds me out how little people care about batting average. Like,
Oh, it's irrelevant pretty much.
It's irrelevant. If you can smash it, guess what? They'll show up.
Yeah, and the thing is,
It's butts and seats.
yeah, and he has a
That's why
really
they're
good. Like he reminds me a lot of Kyle Schwarber because Kyle Schwarber doesn't have a high batting average.
No.
He hits homers and he walks.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
but he gets on base and gets runs. Like
Yep.
listen, as long as he can get bases and drive in runs,
Yep.
he's huge. That's what you need.
yeah, in my life, I've always been like that. It's just get on base. Doesn't matter what you do, just get on base.
That's you know what, and that's
That's
how
the '98 Yankees right there.
that's how we
Like,
grew up playing baseball.
Yeah.
Playing baseball wasn't about home runs growing up.
No, because the '98
Get on
that
base.
dynasty was like crazy. They I don't think one guy on that team for sure had more than 25 home runs. So everybody was like 20 to 15 range. They were all the same kind of players.
It was
Like, as a
listen,
player.
man, it was probably like my or one of like let me say it this way, like my top 3 biggest sports moments is David Wells pitching against the Padres in the World Series in '98 and like in the old Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so different. That's
Yeah.
a good joint right there, huh?
Yep.
Yo,
Damn, bro.
I got this. So this girl that I'm friends with, she gave me a
Make
new.
sure that your
I
phone's
used
fully
the
charged.
vape.
Yeah.
I used the vapes, not the actual pot.
Because you're
Give
streaming.
me one called
Yeah.
permanent marker.
I'm closer.
Like I was like, what?
Completely
This doesn't
fine.
sound- But all right, so listen, we've been doing a lot of chopping up. We've been talking a lot of sports. Generally, we've got a lot of questions on here, and they help us direct ourselves a little bit. So I'll turn it over to you now, Cole, and let's get into it, guys.
So what do you like? You want some NBA, MLB, or NHL?
Might as well stay with MLB to start, right? Because we're already
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
I mean, I'm definitely
And
hitting on the
baseball.
NHL one because I want to talk with the Maple Leafs rigging the system. So, I mean, we've talked about them over the years, like me and Vin Dev for sure. Just because you other guys are new, but with Mike Trout climbing the all-time home run list, where does he rank among the greatest hitters of this era?
This era. I mean, he's top 10, obviously.
Yeah, back
Um,
MVPs and whatnot coming in the league. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
Well-
horrible what's happened with all his injuries in his career to shut him down. Like,
for
How,
sure.
where would his number be though? Where would Mike Trout's number be if he was never injured?
He
Well,
would
where
be
would
like-
you like, from a position standpoint, where would you rank him all time? Top 25, top 50,
Top 10 for sure.
top
Yeah.
10?
Yeah, top 10.
That's impressive.
Like for his career and what he's done, like I still put him in top 10. The MVPs alone, like right away, back to back at his age, like 20 to 21, like winning back to back to MVPs. But then his injuries knocked him down. I wouldn't really knock him down. Like you look at other guys that had Bo Jackson, for example. He had a small career and he's still a legend.
For example,
It's actually-
anybody that has a serious sport
The way that
injury.
people talk about Bo is crazy, actually.
Yeah.
To this
But
day.
yeah, Bo Jackson, he only played 5 years, really, and he's still a legend. So
Well-
I don't think we really value how many years though. Sometimes.
But then, remember, in the same calendar year, we'd see him run for a touchdown and then run up a wall and catch a baseball.
Oh, yeah, the wall catch was fucking stupid.
You know what I mean?
It was
It
against
just,
Dion too. Dion Sanders was the other two-way player,
yeah, it just
like all time.
you don't see this kind. You're not gonna really
Yeah.
see this kind of stuff anymore,
Like Pro Bowl
unfortunately,
and
because
NFL at the same time.
the way contracts work and all that stuff. You know, no NBA team or NFL team is gonna agree to a player going and putting their
Right.
butt on the line in another sport for another team.
Yeah.
You know,
Pat-
so you'll never see that again.
I think Patrick can, like Patrick Mahomes. I think he can go two-way. I think he's
That
developed
I
enough to
could
do
see
it.
for sure. Yeah, because he has a
He was
baseball
a
background. Yeah.
baseball and football player,
Yeah.
and he got drafted by MLB and NFL at the same time. So I believe Patrick Mahomes could do it, and if he wins a couple more Super Bowls, I could see him going over baseball in his career, like a team.
You know, when you talk about players who got drafted by both, like for instance, Kyler Murray, like
yeah,
I just think about that and I'm like, what made this guy choose the NFL? Like, look at your size. You had to know your success rate was going to be minimal.
yeah, but we're talking about like little Kyler Murray who plays cardboard and he plays quarterback.
Basically.
Like I said, if Quad A comes out, guess what? Minnesota's fucked because Kyler's gonna be in the locker room jamming away at it, trying to get prestige
Honestly,
5.
I really hope that the competition, like maybe it finally draws out a good version of JJ.
Hopefully, it does.
Hopefully, yeah, for sure.
But I'm
because
still really skeptical of JJ because, like, yes, he won the national championship, but I just saw nothing about him that was actually a champion in that way. I'm not discarding the kid's career, but I mean, when he came in the league, he got hot-headed. He wanted a large contract that no one ever demanded at his age and his experience. So I think he was clouded by something, but it's got in his head. And then you got Kyler Murray as his veteran quarterback. It's like, that's not good for JJ. If I was JJ, I'd go because I would not put my faith in Kyler Murray, never really winning playoff games in his whole career. And he's going to lead me to a playoff? No.
Kyler Murray definitely does not feel like the win now move
No.
for a top 10 defense like they have.
I think it was a reach, though, and that's all they had. That's the only person that they could take. I mean, Gino was available, but Gino, New York Ward, Gino ruined his career there.
Imagine, it's just so crazy because they had Darnold and Daniel Jones in the building, right? And this guy is supposed to be like the quarterback guy, but he lets all the good quarterbacks walk out the door.
Yeah, I'd rather have Russell Wilson over
even
definitely for sure. Russell Wilson.
I mean, even
Russell
look at how
wasn't
good Kirk
bad.
Cousins.
He went back-to-back Super Bowls, winning one of them, right? Like, so Wilson kind of earned his way to get that kind of contract.
No, he lost. He won one, and the second one he lost.
He went to
because of the
back-to-back,
call.
though. He went to back-to-back, though.
Supposed to give it to beast mode, and they didn't. A lot of people get upset about that play to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, I would, but.
So what else? What else, baseball wise?
Let me see what I got. In pitching depth, is pitching depth more important than elite hitting in today's MLB?
I feel like it.
I mean, a good pitching rotation gives you a more solid floor. You know,
Yeah.
If you can't hit, you can pitch.
Like me talking about the Braves.
Well, look at this, right? So, and Showtime, I was talking to Showtime about this last week, right? The Yankees called up Elmer
Rodriguez.
Yeah. They called up Elmer Rodriguez, and they sent Gil back to AAA to work on some things. And we still don't have Cole back, right?
Rodon is back this weekend, though.
Rodon comes back this weekend, but with everybody healthy, we have like 6 or 7 starting pitchers right now.
And that's a good problem to have.
That's a good problem to have because if we have to get to a 4-man for the playoffs, then we've got something to work with, right? So I like having a big stable. I think it's good.
Unless you guys lose in the playoffs, then your guys get threatened to death.
It's definitely possible.
That's
I
real.
know.
But
It's that's still messed up from like Rodon's family. Like, wow, fans. I know you love baseball, but really,
yo, so you know
threaten the
what
wife,
I found out?
threaten the wife and the kids because he lost the ball game. No, like that's weird.
You know, I found out today that like one of like the random off topic, but so a boxer that I like, really good boxer. You know, I knew he was a Mexican dude, but I found out today that he's also part Dominican. And, you know, as a Dominican guy, I was like, oh, I like this guy 10 times more now.
Yeah.
Just want to throw that out there. My guy Dave Benavidez.
So, are we? But final one I'll say for MLB because I'm looking at time too, right? We really want to probably talk about hockey. Are we seeing a small shift towards small ball and fundamental in baseball with like all the changes, or is hitting still like king and ball?
I mean,
I think it's a mix because there's a lot of teams that play small ball and there's a lot of teams that rely on the long ball.
Yeah.
It seems like, right. So if you remember like 5 years ago, like coming in, you know, like going like pandemic-ish, going into it and like right after it, that period, everything was so analytics driven. It was like no thought to it at all. Like, no, the numbers say this, just do this. That's all.
Now it's just analytics.
Yeah,
everything
now
pretty much.
like it feels like they're taking the analytics now and they're actually, you know, they're having a conversation around this stuff again, you know,
Exactly.
and actually like using a baseball mind to it. So
So
That's what I found it.
I'm obviously want to get on hockey, and the Leafs
Let's do
rigged. Like it shocked me in Showtime, like shocked us both that the Leafs won it.
what shocked you?
That
the Leafs
got
won the
number one.
lottery. Yeah.
So they get Gavin McKinnon.
Oh, well, okay, so
But we also
let me
discovered
so let me
Seth
ask
Berger is
you.
the number one too.
Let me direct this question to you first. Does let me say it this way. Can you explain how, for those that don't know, how the NHL lottery draft works?
And the dumb way to say it is every team gets like a 4-digit code, where they get so many codes for their position in where they land, like the percentage wise, whatnot. Like I think the number is like 155 like balls out of 1,001 were owned by Vancouver. So that's your chance. So as the balls pop up, whatever 4-digit code that's on your ticket pops up, you land in that spot if they call that code, just like a raffle. So it's all randomized by 4-digit codes, but there's 1,001 different codes.
Okay, so like say for here, like as an example, right? In the NBA draft lottery, maybe the highest percentage you could have for like winning it is like 14%, something like that. If I'm not Showtime, you might know it better. It's something like that, right?
What?
Like in the NBA draft, right? Each team has like a percentage by which like it's possible that they'll get that first pick.
Yep.
Right. And so like the maximum, like, so the team with the worst record has the highest probability of winning the first pick at 14%. Okay, and then like it goes down from there.
Yeah, I think it's 14, 5, 3, something like that.
Yeah. Well, the Vancouver Canucks, 25%, 25.5% of the balls.
So it's like, so it's a similar, it's a similar concept essentially.
It's a similar concept. They just do it completely differently. Yeah.
Yeah, with the numerical number of 1,000 picks.
Yeah.
Basically 1,001 picks out of 16 teams. It takes out all the percentages. But the other one weird rule on it, I'd say is weird, is you cannot jump up 10 spots regardless where you are. So 12 to 16 cannot take the number one.
12.
So the mid teams cannot take. They can get 2, 3, 4, like that kind of idea, but they cannot get one unless it's a trade.
Right.
So they take out 4 picks from possibly 4 teams from possibly. So like Showtime asked me about the Panthers. They end up in 9th.
Yeah.
Like, so they got a top 10 pick.
Okay,
But the
so
Maple Leafs is interesting because Austin Matthews did say he wanted them to make basically a splash in the offseason, picking up players, or he's out next year.
so if you
and then they win
wanted,
the number one right after, the day after. He says this.
so okay, so of the 16 teams that qualify for the lottery,
Mhm.
if you wanted to trade up to the 1 spot, you have to be in the first 12 spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 12 can only get number 2, basically.
Yeah.
That's
Or,
best
or
they can
yeah,
get.
or in the first 10 spots. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can only move up a maximum of
10.
10 spots.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're
So
at
11,
16,
the
you
11th
can't-
pick can ultimately get the number 1 if his number is called last. It's like a reverse lotto. You want your 4-digit number to be the last number, 4-digit number called. That you
they
want.
do it like the Showtime. You remember? I assume they have this in Florida, but we had like one of the lotteries in New York, right? It was like balls would like shoot up in a
Yeah.
thing, right?
Mhm.
And like each one that would come out, it was a different number.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, the Powerball.
They do
right?
it like that,
Yeah.
and just okay, cool. That's all right.
So, but it's not like it's the what you want to do is not get your number called until number 1. So you want to be the last pick, in that sense, to be the number 1.
Okay. And so like, so Toronto was unlikely.
I never actually knew where the Toronto really sat. We'll forget the number 1. I think they might have been 4 or 5 already. So they only moved up a couple spots. I do believe so. I remember, like, I don't have the stats in front of me to show me how they moved, but some teams moved, some teams didn't, and there was trades already that happened. So certain teams got 2 picks because of the trade. I think Detroit traded 1 off for sure, one of their first rounds.
Okay, so entering the draft, Toronto had an 8.5% chance to land the top spot.
Yeah.
Which was the 5th best odds, as you were.
Yeah, 5th. I said 4 or 5. Yeah. So.
Okay, cool. And so this
So
is
they
the
only
third
bumped up
time
4 spots.
since 1985, 2016, and now this will be the third time that they've had.
Yeah,
number
this is
one
the
overall
Austin
draft.
Matthews pick, basically. They always refer to their last number 1, so it's Austin Matthews pick.
Austin Matthews, 2016.
Yeah, but we have Gavin McKenna, and I don't know if you know the story, Vince, where he got charged with an assault charge because some guy hit on his mom and he knocked him the fuck out.
Oh,
So
that's crazy.
apparently it was going to cost him his draft pick. And he's out of Penn State. I never really looked at the kid's numbers, but I watched that kid play for Team Canada. Like, he was one of the kids that was like 19 years old playing on Team Canada.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Like, at that age, playing for the Olympics at 19,
So let me ask you a question now. With the, we're in the thick of these playoffs at the moment. If I'm not mistaken, the Avs haven't lost a game yet.
No, there ain't no.
Now you were a big detractor of the Avs' progress early on.
Yeah.
You said that their success during the season might fall apart going into the playoffs. How do you feel now?
Still don't believe in him.
Because listen, they had the one game against the Wild. They won, but
the Wild had
7 or 8
an
goals.
insane series against Dallas. Like, I've noticed that in hockey, if they have a hard series before, and a team like sat, look at Carolina over Philly right now. Carolina is probably going to walk them for sure.
Oh, they're
Carolina
dog walking
sat.
now. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But-
And Philly was all, and that's the crazy part about Philly. They almost walked Pittsburgh, and now they're getting walked by Carolina. The team can't win the next round, which is good for Montreal, or probably I think Montreal can win that series against Buffalo. But Montreal or Buffalo, if Carolina gets in, I have a theory that they're going to win at least once they win a game. Yeah, Carolina's going to the finals.
I hope they do. I really do. For Carolina's sake, I do hope. It would be good to see them finally make it.
I mean,
Sabres won
with
4-2
Brandon
tonight.
Bussey, like the way he played this year, I think the last game I remember with like Bussey was Andrew McDonald, and he got the McDonald's sponsorship because he went like 25-5 to get Ottawa from like last to like a playoff in like 30 games.
God, man.
They were the ones that would throw the hamburger on the ice in Ottawa for instead of a rat.
So just kind of interesting stat, but I just wanted to throw this out there because to me, I thought this was. We've been talking about the Avs, I brought up the Avs first before you got into the Canes, and right. So the Avs are winning games still, but in the last 2 games that they did win, they gave up 11, or they gave up
the
8 goals.
9-6 game. Oh my god! Like I don't know who's playing goal. 15 goals. 15 goals. Playoff games are supposed to be 2-1, not 15 goals.
I was very surprised at that first game. I'll be honest. That game kind of blew me away. Lots of goals.
Dozen away. It's
You don't see that very often in playoff hockey, so it was a little weird.
Oh, it's only on. It listens to everything you say once it's on, basically. Yeah. Technology.
Be coming out from the woods.
All right. So, which playoff team has impressed you so far, other than Avs?
The Sabres will look good.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely Sabres. Yep.
I would say for me though, the biggest surprise coming into the playoffs, it's been Hill getting benched, Hart taking over for the Golden Knights, and just he's been playing awesome for them, and the Golden Knights have been doing real well as a result.
Mhm.
So that's the team for me because they were not looking like a team to beat.
How are they looking against the Ducks though? Is it even up there?
They've looked good so far. Yeah, they won the first game.
It's 1-0.
It's only 1 game in, or 2.
Yeah, 1 game in, they won 1-0. They're playing tonight.
Okay.
I think they're gonna. I'll be honest. I took them -1.5. I think they're gonna win this game by 2 goals.
Okay.
Like, I think they're gonna win this game.
So do you give Ducks a chance?
I don't know. I did coming into the series, but like I said, I mean, just
A 1-0 game is still trade games. Like, so Anaheim could come back. It's real tight, right? So it means they can match them.
I think you know what it is. It's early in the series for sure. It just I don't know, man. Like I said, it feels like the Knights are starting to hit a stride. And that comes off the back of Hart stepping in and just playing really good goalie for them this playoffs.
Oh.
It starts there, and I think that's been huge.
So out of that though, like Knights or Ducks, we are all saying Knights going, right? But
Yeah,
do the Knights take out the Avalanche?
I think
Is
the
that
Knights.
possible?
I think they could beat anybody, really.
Yeah.
It won't be easy,
Yeah.
but
I'd say depending on how deep the Duck, if that Duck series goes 7, it's going to be to the Avs advantage.
oh, for sure. It doesn't look like it looks like the Avs might sweep.
Yeah. So
they're already
in reality,
halfway
what I'm
there.
saying is with the Avs is like, if you get them to game 6, you can beat them.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I would really like the Wild to show up for a couple of games and.
I mean, a Wild versus Ducks final, and then I'm not saying against the Knights, but like a Ducks versus Wild game, like for the finals for the Western, that'd be great, good for money. Like NHL would make money. So
I don't
if we
think
ever thought that
either
they would
team will make it.
twist something, it would be that way.
I just like the Ducks. I think will be a competitive series. I would like to see a competitive series from these other guys.
No.
Like that's my big thing. It just feels like the Wild are about to get swept. I would like to see them make it a 6 or 7 game series.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The Wild need to make it a 6 for sure. If not, it's Avalanche all the way. And that's just going to be the disadvantage to Las Vegas or the Ducks if the Avalanche are well rested. Because that's why I'm saying if you keep attacking the Avalanche, you can beat them. But if the more well rested they are, and I early put him out because Makar had an injury that was putting him out into the first round, but they took care of the Kings while Makar healed up. Now he's back, and it's like, okay, now they're back to their dangerous ways because their team is healthy. But if you beat them up, guess what? You will beat them. I mean, Detroit versus Colorado history. It's like, I think Detroit won some series because they beat the piss out of them. They've always had that team. Colorado's always had that team. They were very. Their defense was very. The depth was really like that. A tough defense guy with a speedy young foreign Russian or Ukrainian or whatever, and he would be a winger with a strong North American center. Like that's how that team is built. Yes.
How do you think? Okay, let's say both series go to 6 games.
Yeah.
The Avs get there and the Golden Knights get there. Does Tortorella's experience factor in that series, or like does it matter, or like the Avs just gonna bowl through them? Like,
no, it's still gonna be a 6-game series. You have to put them until 6 to push them. If not, like I said, you really got to beat on them because if not, they are young and fast still, and they know how to score. They know how to score fast. And you go up 3-0 lead real quick, you can just kill the momentum of the game. And their defense, when they're tight, is deep enough that it can protect anything. And your goaltending is one of the best in the Western Conference.
Gave up 8 goals in the last 2 games.
Doesn't matter as long as the team scores 8 goals back.
Well, you know what? The team scored freaking 14 goals. So
yeah. See? 14 goals. You gave up 8, but you scored 14.
Like what? How dare you let up 9 goals in a playoff game?
Just score more goals. Just light it
Letting up 9 goals in a playoff game is wild.
Yeah. So
the Knicks have taken control.
Should I make a Knicks counter for the rest of the playoffs on my screen? Just a Knicks counter. How many references to Knicks for the rest of the season?
Listen, it should be a lot. I hope it's a crazy
should
number.
Be a lot
because that means that they made it June.
Ring. Is this the Minnie Mouse ring if they win it?
If I'm lucky, I'll be able to talk about them in the first week of June.
Okay. Yeah, golfing.
That's what we're going. That's the goal. And no, not golfing.
Golfing. Wait,
at the beach in Cancun.
Yeah, Cancun. No, Cancun's for NFL. NFL boys go Cancun. That's where quarterbacks go to the playoffs, but not them.
I just practicing my fadeaway.
As it misses the bucket like Angel Reese.
Yo, no joke, bro. That's how I shoot.
Okay. What the
hell? Yo, growing up, I used to tell people like I only like playing defense.
Oh my god.
Because I was so bad. I was so bad on offense. I was so bad at shooting.
Oh my god. Apparently, I got a teddy bear.
That's a pretty cute teddy bear.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like looks like something you buy at like Macy's or something.
I got it off the Amazon.
Fancy.
Oh my god. So, which player has been the biggest factor in the playoffs in your mind so far?
In the NHL playoffs.
Yeah.
I gotta give me a second. I gotta think about this one.
Can't name names, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you find it's just fair across the board right now?
I say so, probably.
It feels like there are a couple of really big standouts to me. Maybe I'm tripping on that, but like I feel like some people have been showing up, but the goalies, I think, are a big theme here. Obviously, um,
Oh yeah, I sent the YouTube link.
YouTube link?
Yes.
I think you got to
So-
give a shout out to the whole offensive unit, like lines 1 through 4 for the Avs. Right? They're just scoring outrageous amounts of goals.
Oh yeah. They are fundamentally across the board. They have the right system of wingers. Their centers. Like the players play well together. It's why the Avs are the Avs. That's why they play well. I'm not knocking them. It's just when I saw them get tired, I saw them get beat up and they start losing. So I just realized that was their weakness. If you're going to take down a power team like that, you got to attack their weakness. And honestly, in my way of thinking, is like we're going up against him. If you can get a high shot up in the corner on him, it's going in almost 9 times out of 10. So they can expose that, but they have a tight defense. Minnesota does a tight defense, but that's what they're letting go with the Avs. They're getting down and low, and it's getting a shot in the high corner. I did.
So as expected, McKinnon is
Me too.
obviously the postseason points leader for the Avs. Is there a player besides McKinnon that you think has just made a huge impact for that offense?
I mean, McKinnon has always and I am semi-biased about it because that kid was on the Mooseheads when I was on the security team, and I know that kid ever since then. He's from actually where I grew up. But that kid has always been determined the way he is, and he's not Crosby, he's not Ovechkin, but he's that type of leader that he can win. So when he plays well, that team plays amazing. They get back behind him. He's one of those centers like a Yzerman kind of kid where he's just well respected in his position for as long as he's done it, especially at his age and how long he's done it.
Yzerman is
got
a
a ring.
legend.
What?
Yzerman is a legend.
I know, Yzerman because the 19 plus years, whatever. But I mean, that's what? Okay. But McKinnon can go a long career in there like Sakic, he will go down as a legend.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hopefully he'll get his Stanley Cup too.
McKinnon?
Does he already have one?
Yeah. 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago. That was what won a championship 2 years ago. So Vegas and the Avalanche are the only two teams outside of Florida and Tampa.
Yeah, I was going to say, what was that, 5 years ago now?
Yeah. Well, so it was 2020. I was 2020, 2021. It was Tampa. 2022 was Colorado. And Vegas, it was like, what, 24, 25?
Yeah,
No.
it was 22 for the Avs.
Yeah, it was 22 for the Avs, yeah.
Okay.
And then 23 for the no. Yeah, it was 23 for the Knights, right?
The
Yeah,
Knights?
because Florida won the last two, so it would have been 24. It was 22 for Colorado. It was 23 for Vegas. When they won the championship.
23.
Yeah, 23. So, I mean, yeah, McKinnon's gonna go down a legend if he stays there and just dominates. I could see him winning 3 to 5 more championships if he has his team built with around him. Because I think in reality, I looked at this through scouting and stuff like that. And I think the Avs might go for Gavin McKinnon, but when they get a chance to go for him, because McKinnon played with this kid, so he knows this kid. He might want this kid. And McKinnon's the type of player that can make that way of a trade, like a LeBron, in a sense. You would go get me Gavin McKinnon. Like, he's not going to get Macklin Celebrini, right? But he can go get Gavin McKinnon.
I hope that the San Jose Sharks don't let go of that kid. Like, they're building something good over there.
Yeah, me and Showtime were talking about it. So they have Michael Misa and him, and they still have the number 2, which is Ivan Stenberg. He's the number 1 international player in the world right now. So they're going to get another young, hot 19-year-old. So they're going to have a front line of 19-year-olds that have amazing talent. Alexis Coburn. You do.
7 days.
What is it? Jeez, what's the
Oh,
other
they're
one?
just-
Oh yeah, so going back to the draft pick, right?
Wait a minute.
After winning the number 1 pick, should the Maple Leafs reset their roster or push all in against their current core?
The
I mean,
Maple
you got the
Leafs?
number 1 pick.
Yeah.
You should probably push all in, right?
That's I mean, it would make sense, right? Here's the thing: 2 years ago, they were a good team. Last year, or this season rather, they were awful. So, but like a lot of the same people are there. It feels like they only really lost 1 or 2 pieces that kind of change things dynamically for them. I would think they would go all in.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But there is rumors. No, send it to him. Copy and paste. But there's rumors, like I said earlier on, where Austin Matthews. So if they fumble the McKinnon or go after Stenberg, it's like, will Austin stay? Kind of idea. Or will he stay with Gavin McKinnon? And does this help Toronto be that team? Because is he replace for Mitch?
Could be. I think that's what they need.
They
Marner's
do need
done a
that.
hell of a job as a Golden Knight so far.
Oh yes, I mean you've seen the dip from Toronto from that Mitch trade. Like,
100%.
Basically went from a number 1 team to not even a playoff team. So
They thought it was going to be
give me back
addition
my
by
winger,
subtraction, and they were wrong.
give me back my winger, and I will, I'll stay. But if not, so spinning off of that, because of they've been eliminated, Edmonton. What does McDavid do next year? He only
Bring
signed
him
a
to Florida.
2-year. Oh my god, he's gonna chase that 0 tax and go over to Florida.
I think he's going to try and get out of there.
Yeah.
Hey, what
He
I
could
was
go to
thinking the
Vegas.
other day,
Vegas has got a 0 tax. I mean, Vegas would love Connor.
what I was thinking the other day when they got eliminated, you can't beat the Panthers, join them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been a common trend in sports. I'm not saying it's a guaranteed, but it's been a somewhat of a trend.
How much?
If they could
how
add
much?
him,
Yeah.
that would turn that like
It's not gonna happen. I'm
terrible
dreaming,
season.
but
that would be
No.
huge, actually.
But think of
it's
it
not
this
gonna
way,
happen. Like I'm just dreaming, but
Showtime. As you just brought that up, you think about this the other way. Edmonton still couldn't get past further than Florida could in the last 3 years.
Why? That's insane.
Yeah, 3 years in a row.
Well,
They
know who
lost
the-
in the same round as the same time but Florida was out.
dude, the real beneficiary of Florida being out are the Hurricanes, the Carolina Hurricanes.
Oh yes, I mean,
Yeah.
in Florida,
Anderson is playing lights out goalie. He is quote unquote standing on his head. Guy is a 1 goal against game, average right now for the postseason. So he's either giving up 2 goals or no goals. Like he's shutting people out. Like he's been tremendous for them. They're scoring 3 goals a game, maybe 4 goals. They're not scoring huge.
Oh, this is a team that they are coming in fast. They almost, I'd say 4 or 5 of their wingers are one of the most elite wingers in the league.
And they might score early, but they don't score often.
No,
it's just goaltending.
Yeah.
Anderson has been amazing.
Oh yeah, it's great for that, but it allows those guys to only shoot when they really need to, and they're well rested. They're not taking 17 shots a game; they're taking 5 because they don't need to take that many.
That's a fact.
But with Florida, it's oh nice, Nikki, with tie. I mean, with Florida, I don't know if even if they made the playoffs, I still feel that Bobrovsky was, I don't know, is his back or whatnot, and I don't know how it's going to affect his career because I'll throw back this one, like Lundqvist, how his career ended. It was just one day he's there and next day he's gone. Like, is this a fear with Bobrovsky because of the injury?
Well, okay, so he's a very large goalie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
just
it's
the
like 6'5",
fact that
250.
he is standing crouched in that position
Yeah.
consistently, that's a lot on his, that's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
So having injuries developing over the years, I mean, it's definitely not going to help anything. It's only going to hurt it.
I mean, that's how New York lost Lundqvist. It was, well, not because of that kind of injury, but just
I
all of a
mean,
sudden the
ideally for Florida, Bobrovsky stays, but they don't have to overwork him in the regular season.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
who,
what-
He gets
who's
his
their
rest.
number 2 goalie?
He just won back. He went to 3 straight Stanley Cup
Exactly.
finals, and he won 2 of them. So I mean, give that guy a year off.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know.
It feels like
That's a
the
lot of fucking
just needed a
hockey.
year off.
They went to
Yeah,
game 7s back to back to back pretty much. I was like, that's a lot of hockey.
Like if you look at that team and that core of players, that's what it feels like. It feels like they had a goal, they went at it, they kept missing, for a couple of seasons. They finally hit it. They won the Stanley Cup.
Oh,
They were so tired. It was just like they didn't even care about this
The
season.
team just didn't have the same energy all year because when you start the season off injured, like
you lost
work,
Barkov,
like,
your biggest heel.
exactly. You lose
Barkov
your
is the
captain before
biggest
the
heel
season
for that
starts.
team.
Exactly.
You lost Barkov, then you lost Kachuk, your other bad boy,
Yeah.
right away. So they couldn't get dirty and in there right away and excited on a back-to-back championship run.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's very rare we see back-to-back-to-back in the NHL since Vinny's Oilers, the curse.
Yeah.
He said, since my Oilers.
I mean, Islanders.
That was crazy. So I wish
Islanders. Vinny's Islanders. Since Vinny's Islanders have won in the 80s. No team has ever won 3 in a row.
Oh God, it really crushes my heart. I would, and then the fact that they didn't make the playoffs this season, like,
Did they curse themselves with the Patrick Waugh firing?
I don't know, but
Or was
they
it the
like
right move?
Sorokin looked so good all
Yeah.
season, and then like the fall
You were
off,
this close to making like number 6, and then you
dude. The
drop out of the
fall
playoffs.
off this season needs to be
Yeah.
studied. They were number 2 at one point.
Yeah, I know. They went down to 6, and then they were holding 6, and they were on the thread of the needle. They fire Waugh, and guess what? You don't make the fucking playoffs.
By the way, I didn't get a chance to say it before, but Bing Bong, game's over.
Bing bong. Yep.
Bing bong.
That's 2.
That's 2-0.
Obviously, the next one. They always have to come up
2-0
with
lead.
ridiculous ways to celebrate.
Listen. I don't want to know what's going on 7th Avenue right now. It's probably crazy, but Vinny's just relaxing. All right, I'm relaxing, so I'm chilling.
He's
cool
happy
over
when
here.
they win. He's not talkative when they lose.
Oh man, I would love to see them sweep.
Sweet. That definitely is for sure.
I mean, now is the key point in the series. You're going back to Philly. You have a chance to take a 3-0 lead. You got to do it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I don't know if they're
If you don't take him out and you start playing lazy, that's when momentum can turn.
I never thought I was going to use the sentence. Okay, so I never thought what was about to come out of my mouth. I did not think I was going to be saying at any point this season. It feels like the Knicks are just hitting stride.
Yep.
This is the best they've looked all season long. They look like the class of the East at the moment.
Definitely.
Now is the class of the East, enough to win the finals. That's the real thing.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, is the Knicks best? Is it good enough to beat OKC or San Antonio?
I'll consider that.
That's the real question there.
The Knicks can beat San Antonio, yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they can beat OKC.
Well, I have enough time to get my piston gear ready.
Oh shit!
Listen, I'll say this much for the Pistons, okay? The Pistons were down by if you want to keep it a buck, they were down by 3.5 games. They were down going into the second half of that game, and they came back and completely shut down the Magic and never looked back from that point.
Yeah.
The Pistons showed toughness in that first series, and it feels
How
like
is Cade playing really?
He's playing
Cade
awesome.
he's looked good. the big question in the first series was Jalen Duren, and in this series, he's been awesome.
Yeah.
All the way he showed up. He looked
Yeah.
like a joke in the last series, but he showed up.
He woke up like the final few games because the first few games I was just unwatchable for him. Like he was unplayable.
Yeah.
But his connection with Cade in the pick and roll is just so good, and he's really good on defense too.
What if Harden doesn't get past the Pistons?
Harden's legacy is tortured. His
So, I
playoff
don't know if you
legacy
guys-
is just tortured. Period.
Did you guys see what I sent out this morning? My daughter
the
just walked in
turnovers
the house.
thing. The
Um,
turnovers thing.
Going into today, Harden already had this playoffs. He already had 43 turnovers. This playoffs,
Yeah.
they've only been in one series.
Yeah, one series.
Mm.
Mhm.
That series should have never gone to 7. The Cavs should never have been in Game 7. Not at all.
I mean, the Raptors can be resilient. They get that.
Yeah, they
one
are
shot
resilient for
early.
sure. But the Raptors, Brandon Ingram didn't get going all series. Number
No,
one.
he did not.
Number 2,
but
he gets
it was the
hurt.
money shots they kept hitting that just really got them to Game 7.
Yeah.
They wanted
I
that,
mean,
that money shot to go to Game 7 and win.
Yeah. And another thing, they didn't even have Quickly all series, so who knows what that would have changed. So,
But at least with the Cavaliers, the Pistons aren't going to walk right into the finals.
no.
So, Vinny, though, is this a must win, like for the Knicks, though? This Game 3, is this a must win, or can you sacrifice a loss in 3?
I mean, the
You
Knicks
can't
could
lose
definitely
embarrassingly.
lose.
You
What?
can't lose embarrassingly.
Yeah, they just, as long as it's like a game like today, like it's a close game the whole game. If they lose by a couple of points, it's not the end of the world. But
Yeah.
I think for where the Knicks are as a team, if we could pull off a sweep, it would be huge for the morale going into the next series.
Mm-hmm.
And we looked bad against the Pistons this season. If we're gonna have to play them,
Yeah.
that could help a lot.
But so, how do you feel about playing the Pistons?
I feel like the Knicks can beat any. Like, I mean, I
Anybody,
just
yeah.
watched the Pistons getting smoked out for half a series. Like, if the Magic don't let up the gas, or if Franz Wagner doesn't get hurt and they have him and Paolo out there,
Mhm.
do we even see the Pistons?
And if Jalen Suggs doesn't go ghost, like
Jalen
Jalen
Suggs,
Suggs
yo.
was a no-show.
Okay, the role player who needed to show up just a little bit was him.
Yeah.
He made like 2 3-pointers the whole series.
I mean, I know like that doesn't make him unvaluable because he's a really good defender, but like you got to make your shots, dude.
Oh, listen, he's a good player. He didn't show up.
Yeah.
It happens.
Mhm. So obviously, you got the Knicks going to the finals. Obviously,
I do up, yeah, of course. But like, here's the thing.
but who
Let
do you
me-
really
let
got
me
them?
say
But
this.
is it still
I
going to be the
didn't have the
Spurs?
Knicks going to the finals until the playoffs started.
Yeah.
Once I've seen the way the teams in the East are playing, once I've seen what the Knicks can do, now I think the Knicks are going to the finals. Coming into the playoffs, I was like, damn, I don't know. I'm thinking the Celtics are about to clean out the whole conference.
Mhm.
I was all the way off. So
Mhm.
now I feel like we could do it. Yeah.
What's your take on Tatum sitting out Game 7? Like it wasn't sitting out, but missing.
Okay.
Game 7.
Here's it. It was actually the right decision. This
It
is
was,
what
for
happened
sure.
at the end of Game 6. He went out of the game with calf stiffness. Okay,
Mhm.
he just
Yeah.
had Achilles. The problem wasn't sitting out Game 7. The problem was they shouldn't have rushed him back to begin with. He wasn't supposed to be there for that series at
No.
any point.
No.
That was the issue. They got him
Yeah,
back
because you
earlier in
want
the season.
just for
and he
one
didn't need to
Game
be back
7.
there.
I get it, but for one Game 7, you really want to cost that guy possibly his career. Or you push him back in?
Yeah, because you push him back from a calf. Who knows what happens next?
Well, and that's what. Listen, when when players start having calf tightness, the thing that usually happens is they rupture their Achilles after the fact.
Mhm.
That's what usually that's where that like that's like one of those indicators. So as soon as he came out of the game with that, and they said it on they said it on like ESPN or whichever
Yeah.
Prime Video, whatever it was on.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, oh, he's not going to play next game. They're going to play it safe. They came out, did not put him on the court. I
They're
said,
just like, oh, questionable, whatever, and then he gets ruled out. That's why people think he's just like, oh, I'm sitting out. Like,
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
not something he wants to sit out or not. He obviously wants to play.
if he would have blown out his Achilles again in back-to-back playoffs, then it might have been over for him.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, this gives them a chance still
Mhm.
with
I
that
mean,
core.
Jaylen Brown needed to show up more too. Like he didn't.
Yeah, well,
he didn't
that's
have
what
a
it
good.
is.
He
When you
really
got-
didn't have a good series.
When
He
you
had
have
a
a guy
lot
that
of
goes down,
criticism.
you need someone to
Yeah.
back up.
I don't know. I felt like his criticisms were misplaced. I'm glad the league fined him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He earned that. Like,
Mm.
I mean, you can't just go on Twitch and say that stuff.
you can't not
What was
show
it,
up.
Cam Scatterbo?
Like he played at MVP levels in the playoffs before. You can't show up at the level that he played, which was okay, but it wasn't Jaylen Brown good,
No.
and then come out and be like, "Oh, it was because of this." No, it was because you guys didn't show up like you had been showing up all season long.
I mean,
Like-
Jaylen Brown at his best. That's how the Celtics won a championship. So
Yeah. So and I heard that Scatterbo comment too. Don't think I didn't.
I was just waiting for the response. That's all I was waiting for. How does that guy legitimately think he through sponsorships and whatnot is going to be more than an NFL contract? Really? Like, how hard would
I
you
don't
hit?
know. Here's all I know. There's a guy named I Show Speed who is like the most famous dude on earth right now,
Yeah,
and
I
all
know.
he does is that.
Yeah, I know. But the
Way more people
reality
know
is-
him than
no,
Cam Scatterbo.
They do make money. Like that, I Show Speed obviously makes money, but it's like he makes money off of certain ways, and he only makes really a percentages, like what he really has to what his actual worth is.
The
It's
only
different.
reason his Twitch is big is because he is an NFL running back.
Yeah.
So he should probably keep doing what he's doing and then do the
Yeah.
Twitch with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
won't.
mean,
but
you
like,
can do both ways. You just got to be able to do it, and maybe he's just doing it the right way. But still, it's like focus on one thing. So like it might work. It's worked for others in various ways, but it's more of the wives of
just don't become the next Kyler
sorry.
Murray.
yeah. Well, Kyler's gonna win a championship. I don't think they made a booster seat big enough for that one.
But listen, like Cam, and like I love Cam, but Cam actually came out and like basically said CTE is fake. Like,
No, yeah, it's
you know, like
education 101 for Americans.
you know, Cam's like he's like a real like locker room old school meathead. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's a little bit
That's
of
why
a
I
tool.
said the decisions he's got knocked in the head way too many times. Like
I love him on the field, you know.
yeah. Oh, he's
But-
the crazy psycho on the field that will get the job done. Oh, what is it? Now I can think of it the old school. I think it's called The Replacements with like Keanu Reeves. You got that linebacker. I mean, he's
Yeah.
all like jacked up. Yeah.
That's a, yo, that's actually a funny one.
I haven't seen that one in a minute.
I just hit another bet. Just want to put that out there.
Oh, okay. Knicks.
That was my Knicks. That was my Knicks game bet.
Oh, okay. Sure, it wasn't the back nine.
Yo, listen, New York Epstein. That's a crazy name, bro. Oh my god, bro. I still don't know.
I slid it in there some way, somehow. I'm just gonna have it just like roll by randomly just in the background, just every so often. If you like a good SEO, Epstein is the top topic in the world. So yeah, you throw Epstein in the name somewhere, we might get more views.
That's crazy. So let me just put that out there. That's crazy. Are the Spurs playing basketball right now?
Dude,
The Spurs are. I don't know.
I don't know if they're actually playing.
They're playing with their food. They're
They're
definitely
playing
playing
with
with
the Wolf right now. Yeah.
their food. They're definitely
They're
playing
eating
with
right
their
now.
food.
No, it says no. That's the Spurs are playing
What
right
do you
now.
mean?
It
They
says it's
lost
live.
the first game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean. Like it's like, what's gonna happen to the Spurs if the Spurs don't get through?
The Spurs cannot afford to lose today. Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Oh, dude, if the Spurs lost, I think they are going to lose this series. I'll be honest.
Really?
I just like the Timberwolves have a gang of playoff experience, and like Ant Edwards already pulled up. Like I feel like they're going to beat this team. Yeah.
For sure.
If the Timberwolves get past obviously OKC or Spurs, I guarantee you that. No, sorry, but your Knicks are not going to win if the Wolves and Anthony Edwards going to win a championship if he can get through both those teams.
Wow.
And he has to
I
get
would
through
love
the
to see Ant
Spurs
Edwards win.
and the Thunder. So like,
One thing
you
I'll
can
say
beat
about
those two
this,
teams, you will beat the Knicks for sure.
right?
I would love to see Ant Edwards win against anybody besides the Knicks.
Oh, I would love it. Who else? Who else is over there in
Like-
Timberwolves from the Knicks?
I would
Dante
love to
Randall?
see
when
Ant
he's
Edwards
hurt.
win, just not against the Knicks. That's all.
Yeah.
Dante
Yeah.
when he's hurt.
Yeah.
And then I think that's it.
Julius Randle?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
We're forgetting about Randall. Randall goes back into New York and wins the championship in New York.
Imagine
That
he has like an awesome series in versus New York. Wow.
And for some
You
reason,
lost
he
the
does
series because of
this
Julius
during game
Randle. I would cry. I would fucking cry. You serious?
Oh
Oh
couple
my
of
god!
dated
I remember
references.
when he was the best player on our team,
yeah.
and we lost to the Hawks.
Because of him, exactly.
Yeah. If I had the money, I would definitely wear a Reggie jersey during the Knicks losing to Minnesota, just for spite.
You know, your disdain for the Knicks needs to be studied.
Oh, why? Why? Because it's accurate outside of Mickey Mouse ring.
You would think he was from Boston the way he talks.
Oh, Boston. Oh, yeah.
Like,
No.
what is your problem with New York?
I don't know. It's the fandom. It's just the fandom with it. It's just you guys are never worried about who you play. You're always worried about who's
Listen,
next.
guys, if you are a New Yorker and you follow me already on X, you should make sure you also are following my boy, and you should wow him up for this New York hatred over here. I'll make sure to tag him so you can figure out who he is. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right, so listen. It's about that time of the day. What I did want to ask, because I think you were doing something a little bit different this week. I know normally you have your Thursday thing, but I saw you pushing for a Friday thing instead.
That was last Friday because Drama couldn't make the Thursday night. So
That was last Friday. It looked like, am I tripping? I thought I saw another one.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah. The other one was with me and Show.
Yeah, the
you
space.
didn't show up to.
Space that we did yesterday.
when I was
Yeah,
driving.
you were like, "Oh, the draft. What? Like you forgot about it."
Oh, okay, so that was just a lottery.
Yeah. That was
Now
just
the
lottery.
actual draft is when? Next month?
June.
June. So it's like the same
June
as the NBA
24th to
time.
June 26th, basically.
Same thing. Yeah. Okay. So it's like the same. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. But since we know
tomorrow-
Gavin McKinnon and Ivan Stenberg are the number ones, we know who the 1-2 are going to be this year. Like we know.
Let me ask you a question. The Islanders didn't make the playoffs
Mm.
again. What position did they get?
I don't recall where actually the Islanders. I was more focused on the 1, 2, 3 than anything else.
Hold on, I could pull it up right now.
I gotta look. I'm very curious. Hopefully we get somebody else good. Like, cause what the frick?
That's the one thing that I can't say. Yeah, I haven't really looked until basically June to see who really is the top prospects and see what kind of players the teams need in that way.
Islanders got 13.
13th.
Oh,
yeah.
13. Oh, yeah.
The Rangers got 5. Those bums.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Rangers
had the
are all-
third best chance for the number 1, though. Rangers.
Fucking Rangers. bums. Bums.
They had the fucking tank to get that one. How do you have one of the best players in the league in goaltending and get that pick? Like, really, not be in the playoffs.
From when they made the last couple of moves and like traded players, right?
Yeah.
They just did not recover from that offensively.
I think past that's
From
past
Kreider,
Boston.
Uh,
Kreider crippled them.
Kreider was
Kreider
generally
crippled
like he was the leader of the team.
Yeah.
So like
He got all
They
the
took
gritty
the head off.
goals. He had the heart on the team. Trading, and look what happened. You traded him to Anaheim, and he's in the playoffs.
you know who the Islanders traded out? That was a good pickup, and he's been productive for them. Brock Nelson to the Avs.
Mhm.
That was a really
They really developed that
when the
kid
Avs
really
got
well for
him,
the Islanders. Yeah.
smart move. That was a good one. All right, so because obviously I'll just talk forever. Talk about sports. Anyways, listen, guys. Thank everybody for joining us tonight on Vinny's Corner. We will be back here next Wednesday evening. Same crew as always. My guy Caleb included. That's right. What's up, bro? And tomorrow, like every Thursday, Cove will have the YouTube going on, so he'll have that posted on our X later on this evening, tomorrow morning. You can also see it on my page, reposted there, and we'll have the Spotify up like tonight, tomorrow, for this episode.
Oh, and just a surprise there, Vinny. Tommy's coming back for tomorrow.
Oh
night.
yeah. How many months?
25 days away.
25 days. Whoa, that was so quick.
Yeah, I know. He's been gone forever, right? But yeah, 25 days.
Tell me if you're watching. Congratulations.
It's a boy, as I said. He said he will be in 25 days, so he's gonna have a boy.
That's so dope. I love to hear that. Great news to finish the episode tonight. I love hearing it. All right, guys. We'll check you guys back here next week. And everybody, have a wonderful and safe weekend or evening, whatever.